It's certainly not every day you get to see a movie, a big blockbuster movie, mentions the town that you live in, and the entire theater erupts and it's like, oh shit, oh, they just start clapping. Yeah, that's what happened to San Andreas. They mentioned the town that I live in and the whole theater is just like, ah, yeah, woo! And I gotta say, it was pretty damn funny. San Andreas. So San Andreas is another disaster movie to come out, but this time, it's starring The Rock. Just from the title, you're like, okay, so it's San Andreas' fault, an earthquake happens, I get it. A bunch of stuff is gonna get demolished. But we got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson up in there to help save us from that. So, how was the movie? I gotta admit, the movie's actually pretty fun. Now here's the thing, if you're gonna go see San Andreas, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Just know, it's not gonna be the most realistic movie ever. Definitely the best part of this entire movie is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, man. He is so charismatic. He has this charm to him that every time he comes up, you're like, okay, this movie just got 100 times better. There are a couple times in the movie when The Rock, he has to get emotional and dramatic. And you're like, whoa, this guy, whoa, Rock, you knocked it out of the park, man. And all the other actors surrounding The Rock too were great. The acting was good. That's the thing that surprised me about this movie. The acting was actually good. And the story, now you're not going there for the story, okay? The story's, yeah, there are problems within the story. I was surprised of how much time was spent on developing the characters. Look, I'm not saying the characters were fully developed to a point where you're like, wow, these characters are so memorable. I'm going to remember them for the rest of my life. No, I'm not talking about that. But they actually took some time to develop some of the characters. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm actually surprised at this. And it actually worked. So some of the dramatic scenes, you're like, okay, I actually kind of feel something for you. That's good. The destruction that happens all over California because of this earthquake, it's awesome to see on screen. You just see The Rock in his helicopter moving around, just falling buildings coming down. You're like, oh shit, Rock, go, go, go. And you just see things exploding. You see things coming down. You're like, it's beautiful. And the visual effects were actually really good. While in the first 5 minutes, there is this scene where this car is flipping down and I'm like, oh my god, that is awful. Like the rest of the movie, the CGI is amazing. When the buildings are coming down, you're like, oh man, that is awesome. But in the first 5 minutes, this car crashing, you're like, you couldn't take a little bit more time to polish that? Now there are flaws with the movie, yeah. There's tons of flaws with the movie. First off, the story, it's like, wow, okay, I guess. And like I said earlier, this is one of those movies where it just defies physics. You're like, okay, hold up. How the hell are you going to survive that? Get the hell out of here. Nah. Okay, I guess you survived that. And there are a lot of conveniences in the movie as well. You're like, okay, oh, what a convenience. You were able to get that just in time when this big thing was happening. Oh, what a convenience that right when you see them, this thing is happening. Now, San Andreas is a must-see. No, it's not a must-see. Honestly, if you don't see this movie, it's alright. You're not going to miss out on a whole lot. While the scenes of the cities just being destroyed, it's beautiful to see, and The Rock just kicks ass in this movie, you're not going to miss out on anything, honestly. If you do not see this, do not worry. You're not going to miss out on anything too big. So overall, San Andreas is a fun popcorn movie to watch with a big group of people, with a big audience, just right there. You're just going to have fun with it. When you go to the movie, just don't think, okay, this is going to be the most realistic movie I'm ever going to see. No, don't think that, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of times where you're going to be like, the hell? You just got to deal with it. Just roll with it. While the story has a lot of problems, there's a lot of conveniences in this movie. And overall, the movie is pretty dumb. Honestly, I can say that the movie is a dumb movie, but you just have fun with it and roll with it. So I'm going to give San Andreas a B-. Honestly, the reason why this movie is going to get to a B- is because of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He makes this movie 100 times better. Honestly, if Dwayne was not in this movie, I don't think I would even like this movie that much. But because he's in this movie, he's so charismatic, and he's badass to watch on screen. You're like, okay, I've enjoyed this even more because of The Rock. So guys, that is my review for San Andreas. What did you guys think of the movie? Did you guys like it? Or were you guys like, man, screw this movie. This movie's dumb. Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day.